But we'll follow all the rules. Just tell me what the rules are. That's the problem. They don't, for New York specifically, they don't tell us what the goals are, and they're not specific with the rules for the restaurants either. So everyone's just trying to guess. And then they'll come in, the SLA will come in the next day and be like, oh, that's not what we meant. I'm like, but you didn't even change it on the website yet. And you're shut down.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude.
There's no real plan, it doesn't seem. There's a plan, but it's not very transparent. It's opaque.
I need to know
Yeah.
what's the number we're trying to get to? Is it absolute zero? Because that's unrealistic.
Yeah. There's no vaccine, so it's not going to be zero.
Yeah, it's absolute zero. Is it 1 point? If we're saying 2% is too much, but anything in the ones is okay. Okay, at least I got a number. I don't want arbitrary. Is it 3%? Is that the number? If we're under 3%, we're good.
Oh, it's definitely not 3% now. It's 3% right now, and they're shutting down schools in certain parts of Brooklyn.
Because it got to 3. So that's what we're saying. We're saying 3 is the baseline.
Now we have a number. 3.
Cool. If it's going to be 3, fine. You know what I mean? And that's the number. Fine. I'll play ball if this zip code gets to 3% again. But I need a number. I need not we got a couple complaints about this zip code. Shut it down. Like, no. You don't let the mob dictate this shit.
I gotta say, the contact tracing has been a real shit show. So initially, it was through I know it was through the city that they funded it, and the operations were gonna be through the city. But then I found out that they transferred it to a third party company that was doing it. So I got a phone call in July saying that I was in close contact with somebody with COVID. I said, okay, well, who was it? Oh, we can't give that information out. I said, why not? Oh, because it's patient privacy. I was like, I understand that, but it really would help me to know where I was at the time.
So I can contact my people.
Exactly. They said, well, we can't give that out, but we need a lot of information from you. We need your house address, your mailing address. We need your job title. We need your job occupation, where you work. And I'm like, I am not giving you all of that information if you're not giving me
anything in return. Yeah.
Exactly. And, the woman I was talking to on the phone seemed pretty nice. And she goes, no, it makes sense. I said, also, do you know I'm a registered nurse? I work in the emergency department. I'm around COVID people practically every day I go to work.
Every day is a gamble for you.
Yeah. So technically, I could get this at any time. Yeah, I understand. I was like, can I talk to your supervisor? Yeah, okay. Puts me on with the supervisor. Supervisor says, oh, I totally understand, but, we're just going to check up on you every day. We're going to call you every day for 14 days. I said, no, you're not.
I'll call you.
I blocked him. I'll
call you if I get...
So, yeah, like you were just talking about plans. There's just no, it just wasn't well thought out. In theory, on paper, it was a good idea. But the execution was like, okay, well, some people have to be asterisks here. Like the nurses, the healthcare professionals, the doctors, the people who are in contact with, COVID positive patients. Don't fucking call my phone every goddamn day. Just don't do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good analogy for that. I was telling people, when they said, Eric, if you want to hang out, you got to get tested. I'm like, okay, but you realize the minute I leave that office, that test becomes, it's like I'm a car leaving the lot that I just bought on a dealership. Mm-hmm. It depreciates the minute I get out the lot, and every fucking mile every mile farther I drive, the likelihood this thing breaks down is higher and higher. But if them swabbing it makes you feel better, cool. If you're a friend, I'll go through. If you had a mask thing and you wanted the mask on, or you wanted me to keep my, we had a kid here that had the mask on, was sitting far away when we were watching football.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on an individual level, of course, I want you to feel comfortable in my home.
Mm-hmm.
I got sanitizer in there and wet wipes for people that are skittish. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But realistically, anybody that you sit this close to for 15 minutes, that game is over.